Welcome to Good Mythical More. You want to try some ketchup chips and decide which one's the best?
I surely thought you'd never ask.
Yes.
But first, the three of us are going to participate in a 10-word story.
All right.
Whoa! I'll start it.
All right.
Rainbows are
Blue.
red.
Oh, gosh.
Is
Yes.
Wow, the grammar challenge.
yeah, sure.
Rainbows
Rainbows are blue, red is.
So rainbows are blue. Red is.
Oh, yeah.
You know
You
what
just
I mean? I'd say he started a new noun.
There's a comma.
controversial.
Yellow
This is multiple sentences at this point.
Is.
Splendidly.
confusing.
So what did we come up with?
We said rainbows are blue, red is controversial, yellow is splendidly confusing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we did it.
Try another one even.
No.
Okay, all right.
I love the left turn with is. That showed a lot
Wow.
of forethought. You didn't
Yeah.
take the bait and just say another color of the rainbow.
Now, ketchup flavored chips. Is this your jam? You've been in Canada shooting the show. That's where most of these chips have come from.
That's right. I tend to like ketchup chips because they don't actually taste like ketchup. They got a vinegary, almost like, and there she blows. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a barbecue feeling. It's kind of got a honey mustard feeling.
Yeah, there's a tang.
I believe that these are the only ones that I've had the Lay's before.
Yeah.
These are also kind of purple. They're not even red.
They're also barely coated. That's a good one.
Well, okay, get you a good
Yeah,
one.
I'm gonna get one.
Get you a good one.
Comes hard with the vinegar.
That's a good chip.
Yeah. And then kind of gets a little smooth there in the medium.
It does have bite.
You know what? I can't really imagine a ketchup chip being better than that.
Right.
We've got 4 more to come.
I'm suspicious of those being exceeded.
Yeah. We might have set the bar too high, gentlemen.
I'm gonna go with the Pringles, which I've said it before, I'll say it again. Pringles are mushed up chip parts
Yeah.
pressed into a chip form.
Well, potato parts.
Man, well, on that note,
It's not-
pass them over here.
It's not a, you always think
It's
of it
not an
as
intact
a
chip.
slice.
They're reclaimed chips.
Yeah, it's like the offings of like chip factories. Well, that may not be true, but that's what I feel.
Not even close.
No, not even.
I mean-
this is just a regular original Pringle with some stuff on it.
Right, exactly.
And not a lot of stuff either.
Yeah,
Right,
not
yeah.
enough stuff.
I mean, take a look. That's a naked ketchup chip.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
these are a fail. The Lay's is still in the top position.
Put that at the bottom, why don't you?
Do you find the Canadians to be genuinely nicer, or is that just
Is that a good mythical situation?
right.
I think that Canadians are nice by nature. I don't see that they want to challenge too much, though, and I feel like there's a balance in that. Almost too nice in a way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there'll be times like I'll be like, well, why is Thanksgiving at this time? Or why did we do this today? And sometimes the answer will be, oh, I don't know. It just is.
Yeah,
And
because,
so I'm like,
you don't
but
have a-
I am
you don't have a problem
neurotic.
with that, don't you? Do you?
Right, right.
We'll change it if it upsets you.
It kind of makes me go inward because I go, oh, I'm not that I'm not that nice, I feel, in some ways.
You need to be more Canadian.
Yeah.
We all do. We all need to be a little bit more Canadian.
Except for the Canadians.
Right.
We need to be less Canadian.
Maybe.
Like, let's share that Canadianness.
That's a thing. They're hogging all the niceness.
See, here's the, when they have a tear thing on the end,
Strike one.
It invites you to just rip all the way down the side, and that makes people angry.
Take the invitation to do it.
Well, it frustrates people.
Yeah,
You
do
want
it.
to defy the odds?
Don't be too Canadian about this.
What do they want? I mean,
Be an
Oh,
American
Canadians
and rip
would
the whole
rip
thing.
right where it says. But let me be a piece of crap American. and then you bite it and then the chips go everywhere. But look at that.
See, that's better.
now
was
it's
pretty
open.
nice.
This is better because it's resealable. But when you take this and you just go to, it didn't even work.
See, it didn't even happen.
So this isn't a lesson
does
of
that.
when to be more American.
Now, hold on, guys. These are interesting.
This is like a chips commercial.
tell you.
So we
Bursting
get
out.
Luke's Organic Kettle Style ketchup with mustard and pickle, and there's also avocado oil in this
That's
piece.
basically a burger without bread or meat.
Yeah, so are they trying too hard?
Well, I have a strong opinion, but I'll let you guys
You've tasted it.
partake. Yes.
That's a honey mustard chip.
The mustard is way too strong.
That's mustard.
The mustard and the pickle. If you just said, hey, this is mustard and pickle chips, I'd be like, okay, I'm on board.
and I
All the
like
way
it.
to Canada, right across the ocean.
Actually, you're right, because then it hits you with the pickle. By the way, this is delightful, however, just misnamed.
It's not as marketed.
Yeah, Luke needs to figure some crap out.
right, you guys.
So,
I still rank them in flavor above the Pringles.
Yeah, they are better.
Yeah.
Oh, but what about this? Ketchup and mustard hot dog chips.
Oh my God.
I don't think anybody would buy a mustard and pickle chip.
You might have found your guy, though.
So they're like,
Hey, together they're not
you
bad.
should buy it because it tastes great, but people are going to be afraid.
Right. We might be the trial group that is like, they're softening the beach to then introduce the mustard and pickle chips through ketchup.
Yep. Right. Yeah.
Like if you're daring enough to go for the ketchup chip, what's around the corner? Mustard and pickles.
Mustard and pickles.
All right.
There they are.
I've never heard of this brand. Hers.
Herds.
Hers. Yeah. James S. Herr began making these potato chips in 1946. Do you wanna go American on this one too?
Yeah. You can actually just do the old bite too, and then you're just a barbarian. Oh, these are ridged.
Will
nice
the
little
ridge?
ridges.
Will the ridge enhance? Oh,
I want to get a real red one.
They look nicely dusted, don't they?
I got a real look at how red that one was.
That is coming hot with ketchup and not a lot of vinegar ketchup too.
Right. Like
That'll-
a sweet ketchup.
That almost tastes the most like ketchup, even more so than these.
Yep.
However, still not as tasty as the Lay's.
Not as
They
good.
don't have that tang, and you know you want the tang.
Is it weird that having that made me want another one of these?
I'll tell you, there's some sort of spell on these
Yeah.
potato chips.
And at this point, we're just three guys eating chips.
That's what we always wanted.
3 guys.
Eating chips. Three guys eating chips. Some do have some dips, but we're three guys eating chips. All right. Time for the last one.
I'm putting that. I'm putting that in third, even though that's still not ketchup. It's still.
You putting that? You think this is better than that?
You guys want it in second?
See, I'll tell you what. I didn't realize we're lining up the bags. We're gonna have a conversation about this, but this is very clear at this point. The tenth,
yeah.
the tenth polls.
Pringles
are there.
isn't even
Pringles
in the
shouldn't even
picture.
be- yeah, they're not even.
I'm gonna see where Old Dutch factors in.
Old Dutch.
When you're here, you're Dutch.
Our ketchup chip is award winning.
Which one does it not say?
Old Dutch won Eaton North's Canadian Best Ketchup Chip because of its outstanding flavor and crunch.
Yeah.
American, that.
Yeah, and North Canada is like the most Canada.
Wow, that's up there.
Just by this, I'll tell you.
Well, in
looks-
order to like win an award in North Canada,
what we
you have
got.
to be like favored by like 4 people.
right.
Hi,
You know,
guys.
There's nobody up there.
Guys, look at what's happening here. I'm gonna
Yeah, it's the closest.
tell you.
No, look, that's still so purple.
Right, but it's the same cooking. Like it's the same cook.
It's just the same chef.
When I cook my chips.
What was responsible for these?
Grab it.
Yeah, I just think
That foldy right there on top. That's a good one.
that's a double decker.
Yeah.
Salty, vinegary.
Oh,
Is it sweet though?
that's an award-winning chip.
Yeah. Things are happening.
Easily in the top 2. Can I say that?
Easily in the top 3, and yes, in the top 2. Now that I'm getting the after of wanting more of it.
It really comes down to these 2.
Very close.
Man,
You're gonna put. Okay. You're gonna put this above this, even though it's totally marketed wrong.
No, we're not. You're right.
I'm not. I'm with you.
I
on
agree
this.
with
This is better.
I think Old Dutch is shooting up to number 2. The fact that we can even have the conversation of these two,
Right.
Could it go to number 1?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
it's gonna be hard.
Could we put the Dutch on top?
What's at stake? That's what we need to really think about.
Well,
If we make these the best chip
Now, are
on
you
the
talking-
Mythical More, I mean, what if we put Lay's out of business? I mean, what if that happens?
That could happen. That could easily happen. And when you said what's at stake, you didn't mean beef, right?
No.
Okay,
no,
got it.
No beef
just
at all.
making sure, just double
nope.
checking.
I mean, can you tell me what the difference is? Because
I'm trying to find it.
there's not.
Oh, there's not a difference between this and this?
There's definitely a difference.
Tell me, there is a difference, but I can't tell you what it is.
This is kind of like, oh, that's delightful. I'm sorry, that's my winner because it's like Pistol Pete spinning a basketball. It just has movement. It has life. It makes me like, I'm not just like, wow, it's a great chip because I can get over a great chip. But like, what keeps me coming back for more is like this thing that's happening.
And it's the tang. There's a little bit more tang.
It comes on hot and you're like, relax. And then you're like, oh, actually, just like any fine wine, when you take the first sip, when you open a fresh bottle, it needs to breathe.
Old Dutch, you gave them a run for their money, but Lay's, boy,
Yeah.
latest.
Still the king.
That's right.
You can stay in business.
We'll be in South Canada if you're looking for us.
Need some new accessories for your pup? Look no further than our Mythical Pattern Pack for pups, available now at mythical.com.